Transphobia, or the fear and discrimination of transgender individuals, is a topic of great importance and relevance in today's society. Unfortunately, transphobia can have a profound and negative impact on the mental health and well-being of transgender people. According to a study by the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, transgender individuals are at a higher risk for suicide and suicidal ideation than the general population. This is mainly due to the discrimination and marginalization that transgender people often face. Transphobia can manifest in various ways, from verbal and physical abuse to workplace discrimination and healthcare access. These experiences can lead to feelings of isolation, hopelessness, and a lack of self-worth, which can contribute to poor mental health. Furthermore, the stigma surrounding being transgender can make it difficult for individuals to seek out and access mental health services. This can delay getting the help they need and make it more difficult for them to recover from the adverse effects of transphobia. It's important to note that transphobia affects not only transgender individuals, but also their loved ones, family, and friends. It can cause them to feel guilty, ashamed, and isolated. It's important to remember that despite all of these challenges, we have made progress in recent years in terms of acceptance and understanding of the transgender community. More and more people are becoming aware of the struggles that transgender individuals face and are working to create a more inclusive and accepting society. One of the most important steps to combat transphobia and its effects on mental health is to increase awareness and education about transgender issues. By educating ourselves and others about the experiences and challenges faced by transgender individuals, we can work to reduce prejudice and discrimination. This can be done by reading books and articles, watching documentaries, and listening to the stories of transgender individuals. It's also essential to support and amplify the voices of transgender individuals and organizations working to promote transgender rights and visibility. Another critical step is to advocate for policies and legislation that protect the rights of transgender individuals. This includes laws and policies promoting workplace discrimination, housing, and healthcare discrimination. This can be done by contacting your representatives and letting them know you support these policies. In addition, it's vital to support and provide access to mental health services for transgender individuals and train mental health professionals to be culturally sensitive and competent in working with transgender clients. This can be done by searching for therapists who work with transgender individuals and supporting organizations that provide mental health services to the transgender community. It's also important to remember that the impact of transphobia on mental health is not something that can be fixed overnight. It's a long-term process that requires the commitment and support of everyone in society. By working together, we can create a community where transgender individuals are treated with respect and dignity, and have access to the support and services they need to thrive. So to all of our transgender viewers, know that you are not alone in your struggles. Know that there are people who care about your well-being and want to see you succeed. And know that change is possible, and that with time and effort, we can create a world where you can live authentically and without fear of discrimination. Remember, it's essential to take care of yourself, seek out support from loved ones and professionals, and always remember that you are valid and deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Always remember, things may not be perfect now, but it's going to get better, and your voice and visibility can help to make that happen. It's important to remember that you are not alone in your experiences, and there are many organizations and individuals who are working to create a more inclusive and accepting society for transgender people. One of the most important things that you can do for yourself and your mental health is to take care of yourself. This means finding ways to manage stress, cope with difficult experiences, and take care of your physical health through exercise, healthy eating, and getting enough sleep. Finding a support system, whether friends and family, a therapist, or a support group, is essential. It would be best to surround yourself with people who understand and accept you for who you are and can provide emotional support and guidance. Another critical step is to educate yourself about transgender issues and the experiences of transgender people. This can help you better understand and navigate the challenges you may be facing and advocate for yourself and others. One way to do this is to seek out books, articles, and other resources written by and for transgender individuals. You can also attend workshops and events, or join online communities and forums to connect with other transgender people and allies. In addition, it's important to advocate for yourself and for others. This means speaking out against transphobia and discrimination and supporting policies and legislation that protect the rights of transgender individuals. One way to do this is to join or support organizations promoting transgender rights and visibility. This can include groups that focus on specific issues, such as healthcare or workplace discrimination, and groups that work to create a more inclusive and accepting society more broadly. It's also important to vote for politicians and support policies that promote the rights of transgender people. This can include policies that prohibit discrimination in the workplace, housing, and healthcare, and support access to education, employment, and mental health services for transgender individuals. In conclusion, the impact of transphobia on mental health is a topic of great importance and relevance in today's society. It's important to remember that you are not alone in your experiences, and that many people and organizations are working to create a more inclusive and accepting society for transgender people. By taking care of yourself, finding a support system, educating yourself, and advocating for yourself and others, you can help to combat the adverse effects of transphobia and build a better future for yourself and the transgender community as a whole. Keep your head up, and remember that things may not be perfect now, but they will improve.